Welcome to this deep dive into the Hippocratic Oath. If someone you've entrusted with your life could also harm you, who could we possibly trust? To understand our present, we must travel back to the 5th century BC. The medical world of ancient Greece was entirely different from our own. In that era, diseases were often interpreted as the wrath of gods or supernatural events. Healing was a blend of magic, myth, and deep faith. Doctors were not the regulated professionals we know today. They were viewed with both awe as healers and suspicion as potentially dangerous figures. If a treatment failed and a patient died, it was nearly impossible to hold anyone accountable. Medicine existed in a persistent cloud of anxiety, not trust. In the midst of this moral and scientific confusion, a monumental figure emerged to redefine human care. That man was Hippocrates of Kos. He revolutionized thinking by viewing disease as a natural phenomenon rather than divine punishment, pulling medicine into the realms of science and ethics. Beyond just biological study, he asked the most critical question of all: what should a doctor truly be? What is their ultimate moral purpose? The core insight he left us is clear. The Hippocratic Oath is not merely a professional code, it is a profound principle of human responsibility. Because doctors hold the power over human life and death, they required a strict, unwavering standard for how to wield that immense influence. The core is simple: do no harm. Act always in the interest of the patient, and use your specialized knowledge with the utmost responsibility. These principles are the architectural foundation of social trust. Without them, the relationship between healer and patient would collapse into fear. Consider a doctor facing a patient who cannot be technically cured. In that difficult moment, a profound ethical choice must be made. Will the doctor continue to work to reduce the patient's suffering until the very end, or will they simply give up when a cure is impossible? The Hippocratic Oath provides the definitive answer. You must prioritize the interest of the patient above all other personal or external considerations. This principle sets a high standard for internal character and attitude, rather than focusing solely on the technical results of the medical treatment. Now, let's observe a modern example. Today's medical technology is becoming exponentially more powerful, precise, and incredibly complex to navigate. From gene editing to AI-driven diagnosis and life extension, humanity is getting closer to controlling the very fundamental building blocks of life. But as our technical power grows, what becomes truly vital is not the technology itself, but the ethical wisdom that guides its application. We need a firm, unmoving standard to define the boundary between what we are technically able to do and what we actually ought to do. The Hippocratic Oath provides exactly that enduring standard, a moral lighthouse for the increasingly complex and often confusing world of modern science. The key message here is clear. True professionalism is not measured by ability alone, but by deep, unwavering, and ethical responsibility. This principle applies far beyond medicine. It belongs to every professional field where specialized knowledge and power are held in trust. Those with authority and influence must constantly contemplate how they will use their power for the greater good of our global society. Living by this principle will bring 3 clear changes to your life. First, you gain a solid internal standard for using your abilities. Second, your internal attitude for making difficult but responsible choices is significantly strengthened. You grow in character and integrity. Third, your path toward becoming a person who earns the deep trust of others becomes crystal clear and incredibly rewarding for your future. Finally, remember this vital lesson. A true expert is not just someone who knows what they can do, but someone who knows what they must not do. If you possess technology but lack conscience, you're not a professional. You're just a dangerous person who happens to have high-end tools. Expand your thinking through the humanities with me, Dr. James Ko. Subscribe and like to help enrich your soul for years to come. I wish you all the very best on your lifelong journey of growth. Thank you for watching this first lesson. I am Dr. James Ko. Reflect on these themes: the Hippocratic Oath, medical ethics, responsibility, professionalism, the humanities, and the challenges of the AI era. I encourage you to search deeper into professional ethics, responsible leadership, and the intersection of technology and ethics. Let us delve even deeper into the philosophical roots of this ancient oath and explore how it has fundamentally shaped Western civilization. The wisdom of the Greeks wasn't just found in their science, but in their deep understanding of the human condition and mortality. Hippocrates realized that a healer is not just a mechanic of the body, but a moral agent with a profound and sacred social role. Medicine thus became a mirror for society's values, how we truly value life, suffering, and the essential dignity of every individual person. Over long centuries, the oath has evolved, but its core heartbeat, the sacred and timeless duty of care, has remained entirely unchanged. Today we must ask, how does a professional maintain their integrity when algorithms and data seem to take the lead in human decisions? Data can certainly inform us, but it can never truly care for us. Humanity must remain at the center of every ethical decision. The human touch is not an antiquated concept. It is the essential bridge that modern technology can never hope to cross alone. For leaders today, the oath serves as a vital reminder that all authority is merely a temporary stewardship of the trust given by others. The higher you climb in leadership, the more the wind of accountability blows. One must be firmly anchored in strong personal ethics. Our ethical choices now have immediate global consequences. We are all deeply interconnected in a vast web of mutual and shared responsibility. Commit today to being a person of true character. Let the principles of Hippocrates guide your modern professional and personal journey. Thank you for joining this masterclass. Stay curious, stay deeply ethical, and never stop expanding your own intellectual horizons every single day. This video was produced with the full support of the Jongmoon Ko Institute. For any inquiries, please email k9039119988@gmail.com. Thank you. The echoes of the ancient world still resonate powerfully in our modern halls of power and the quiet corridors of human care. When Hippocrates first penned these immortal words, he was charting a completely new course for all of human civilization and progress. In a sea of rapid and often overwhelming change, the Hippocratic Oath remains our most reliable and enduring moral compass for life. Science gives us the powerful tools to heal the physical body, but ethics gives us the essential soul to heal the person. Each year, thousands of new doctors take this sacred vow, connecting themselves to a chain of care spanning many thousands of years. But please understand, this is not just for doctors. It is a universal call to excellence for every professional who serves society. Responsibility always starts with the small things: how we treat our colleagues, how we value our clients, and how we love our neighbors. If we build our future on the solid foundation of the Hippocratic Oath, we build a world that is safe and prosperous for everyone. Always remember that knowledge alone is just power, but knowledge coupled with virtue creates true, lasting, and meaningful impact for the world. Our journey through the humanities is ultimately a journey back to ourselves, to the best possible version of who we can truly be. As Hippocrates famously said, wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity. Let that guide you. I truly hope this lecture has provided you with a valuable new perspective on your own professional and personal life journey. Thank you. Until our next time together, I am Dr. James Ko, wishing you a life full of wisdom and truly responsible, lasting success. Good luck. Let us carry this calm and steady sense of duty into everything we do, today and every single day that follows hereafter. The path of ethics is often narrow and challenging, but it is the only path that truly leads to lasting and profound self-respect. One small, steady light of conscience can dispel a vast and intimidating darkness of indifference and irresponsible power in our world. We plant the seeds of a more ethical society every single time we choose responsibility over convenience in our daily professional lives. May your life be a strong bridge that others can cross safely, built on the solid pillars of trust and integrity. Thank you. The moral law within us is as grand, eternal, and beautiful as the starry heavens that stretch above us every night. Every new day is a fresh opportunity to reaffirm our commitment to the values that define our shared humanity and common future. The humanities teach us to see the world through others' eyes, a vital and essential skill for any responsible modern professional. Rise above the noise of the mundane and keep your eyes fixed firmly on the higher principles of truth, care, and duty. Inner peace is the quiet and profound reward of knowing that you have done what is right, even when it was difficult. You are a vital and important part of our social fabric. Your ethical choices matter more than you may ever truly know. As we close this chapter together, let us open our hearts to the lifelong practice of ethical and responsible professional living. May your wisdom grow steadily and strongly, like a tree nourished by the constant rain of deep reflection and scholarly study. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and contact us at k90391198@gmail.com. We truly value your personal intellectual journey with us. Thank you. Search for our related topics and join the global conversation. Goodbye for now, and may your soul be forever enriched by wisdom. Good luck.